Ty's Dynasty. Ty, open the door. I haven't opened it, but I want to see what happens. It's for Halloween. What's going on, guys? It's Nathan. So, we're here. The Predator. Opening night in Dolby Cinema. It's going to be fun. This is the first time I'm going to a premiere in Dolby Cinema. I have seen a Dolby Cinema film. In fact, I did them. And you know me, guys. I love IMAX. I'm an IMAX person. But they have recently come out with Dolby Cinema. And this isn't my change over to Dolby Cinema. However, if you are intrigued on the difference between IMAX and Dolby Cinema, I did a video on that for Mission Impossible Fallout, which you can check out on the channel. I'll probably link somewhere. This is going to be fun. Mainly, I'm going to the Dolby Cinema one, because obviously I address, like, while Dolby Cinema sure has a lot more going for it, I do IMAX. I prefer IMAX because of the larger screen and the expanded aspect ratio. If you want to know more about that, like I said, check out the video. Anyway, I'm going Dolby Cinema for The Predator. Not because I would have in the first place. It's certainly not a bad thing whatsoever. Dolby Cinema is great. What the plan is majority of the crowds going to the movies are opening night for the first screening will be in the Dolby Cinema. That's why I'm going for that, because I do audience reactions, and the larger the crowd, the better the reactions, if there are any. So that's why audience reactions I do over on my second channel, Theater Experience, linked in the description, top always. Gotta refocus this because my camera is weird. Okay, so let's do a quick rundown last night. Keep it under a minute, just because I know you're here for the review of the new film, not the past ones. But I am just going to go over that. Last night, I bought a copy of Predator and Predators. I skipped out on getting Predator 2 because, one, I only had enough money to get 2 movies, and I figured, yeah, if I'm going to buy any, I don't really think I want Predator 2. Only part of Predator 2 that really, grasped me, that I really enjoy, was the ending on the ship with Danny Glover, and how he gets the revolver, and you see the Xenomorph skull. That's cool. I'm talking about for a while. I would love if the new Predator film ends up setting up, because I hear it does set up sequels. I would love if it went into a shared universe with Alien, like they did for Alien vs. Predator, but those aren't actually canon. If they were to revamp and relaunch that into a new way, and an even better Alien vs. Predator, I would love that. So, Predator. Let's go ahead and say that Predator was great. I was surprised to find out the music was done by Alan Silvestri. He did the music for the first Avengers film, as well as Captain America: The First Avenger, and Avengers: Infinity War, as well as Back to the Future and Ready Player One. Just off the top of my head, what he's done, that have been my favorite scores by him. And the score is really cool. I will say, Predator felt like it was shot independently, and maybe it was. It felt very much like an indie film. Not with the effects, though, because the effects were top-notch by Stan Winston with the whole Predator design. It was beautiful. It was very well done. But there were shots at times where it would zoom in, and the film quality was grainy and stuff. Whatever camera they were using, it was kind of odd, but I liked it. I liked it a lot. I really enjoyed it. Predators, also, I will say Predator had a very simplistic plot to it. It's just very, here's the situation, here we go, action ensues. And it was really good. Predators has a bit more plot-heavy detail stuff, produced by Robert Rodriguez and his company, Troublemaker Studios. So it was interesting to see that take. It was really vulgar in a lot of places that it just really didn't need to be. It's just it's not the best writing, but it was a good time. It had great effects and quality, and the fact that it had the original Predator versus the Super Predators of the different I guess they're different blood. It's just like a warring faction. It's really cool to see it that way. And the design of the bigger Predator was really cool. And that's essentially what's happening in the Predator. From what I remember, the trailers, I haven't watched them in a while. I did react to them. That we have our original Predator that we follow going up against a bigger Predator. Interesting. I know it's when I saw it in the trailer, the couple shots, it was more all black Predator, which then made me go into fan theories that maybe it's the goof from Prometheus for the Alien franchise, and I'm just digging way too deep into this. I haven't watched the final trailer. The trailers I did see, I only saw a couple times back when they came out, so my mind's pretty reset on not knowing what too much to expect, because they haven't shown too much of action. So I'm excited. Again, Predators. Just finished up. It was a fun time, but I think yeah, Predator is better. It's really to each his own. Whether you like a more heavy plot or a simplistic plot, it's up to you. Okay, so we are going to go see The Predator. First, I'm going to be going to my new job, which is going to be fun, working indoor trampoline place. Thank you to my friend Joel. If you're watching somehow, probably not. You only watch my reaction to anime, which I really need to pick up on. So I'm going to go do that because we're doing orientation because I just got hired. So I'm going to do that, and then Ty's going with me. You've seen him in a couple videos before. He's going to be picking me up from there. So then we'll head straight to the theater, and we'll be watching The Predator. So I'll catch you when Ty gets me. So, see you then. I just kind of started recording stuff. We're here now at the loud icy machines, of which I got one. As usual, quality from Ty.
Movie's gonna be lit.
I just realized I'm not seeing The Predator in IMAX.
We're gonna see it in Dolby.
What you think of that? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to watching a Predator rip some people in half. What I'm really excited to see is I saw in the trailer there was a Predator fighting another Predator, and
Yeah.
I want to know if they're going to include the Predator that ended up staying behind in one of the past movies.
That'd be
He
intriguing.
stayed behind on Earth, and that'd be really cool if they included him, if that's the Predator that's fighting the big Predator.
Oh yeah.
But that's what I want to see.
Venom, yes.
And why are there no posters up for Halloween?
Maybe they're on the other side.
There better be something. I'm gonna pass on that.
I think it'll be better than the others because it's not Michael Bay. Okay. Yeah, like I don't even care like how the movie ends up. This is one of the best posters ever made.
No, not a selfie. Ew, I don't want to see myself. No.
It always like launches on selfie. It's the worst.
No.
And I'm recording this without cuts. This is awful. I'm seeing First Man. Oh yeah. I cannot wait to see First Man. Hello, Studio Ghibli. I need to go slower. Just look at my past videos. I swear, seeing this opening night and on actual Halloween, so it's gonna be the best. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is... Okay, My Hero Academia, that's amazing, but this is for Halloween. Ty's dying to sit. Ty, open the door. I haven't opened it, but I want to see what happens. It's for Halloween.
The new single Let's Just Dance from Ships Have Sailed is now available everywhere.
I thought it was gonna like lean forward at you or something.
That's what I was expecting to.
That's still really cool.
Here it is, Ships Have Sailed.
Academia, cool. Night School, maybe. Assassination Nation, I have no idea. So much Nutcracker everywhere. Oh, but it's good. Wait, what?
Like, how much for just a skull and a bottle of vodka? Like, that's what I want. I don't give a fuck about the drink. I just want the bottle.
Thirst for victory. That's cool.
expect a bank to care about money? Checking and savings, CDs, IRA.
You swim the depths of the oceans and float the heights of the skies. You walk on top of the world. You watch the world fall. And you...
Banking equation? At Regions, we know it.
Guess not. Yeah, good stuff.
I think it's the best. I don't know if I can say that on film.
We can make it a spoiler section.
Okay. So I think the best kill was when he shot his fucking rope and he like decapitated 3 fucking people.
Oh yeah, I know, you were flipping out next to me. Oh, that's great stuff.
And then they have the Predator killer as the new weapon that the Predator left them. That's pretty fucking dope.
Go support the film if you would like to see Predator X Mech Predator.
Dude, that was a big motherfucker. He was 11 feet tall.
I know.
It's like LeBron James times 2.
Yeah, it was like, it appeared there in like this black goo, and I'm like the dude hoping for the alien Predator connection. I thought it was the goo from Prometheus that ultimately makes the alien.
That would have been really cool.
Because it like genetically modified stuff, so I thought it was gonna be like something like that. I was hyped for that, but I guess not. But it's still cool.
Oh yeah. Definitely let in for a second movie.
So right from the beginning, what I thought was a cool thing was the Predator's ships have like a hyper jump technology.
Yeah, that fucking when they opened up like the little wormhole and then just closed it right behind them. Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Never seen that.
That was like one of the coolest versions of hyperdrive that I've seen in a movie.
Yeah, that was a great stuff. I was like, they're expanding, yes.
But it was more like a teleportation almost. It was like he opened up a bridge where he was just automatically on the other point of the galaxy, and then he just closed the bridge behind him.
Right. Yeah, wormhole. You were saying.
Well, I mean, yeah. But...
So yeah, solid. So yeah, that's cool. Characters are pretty fun.
I thought that it was rather slow on the character building side of it.
Gotcha.
Just because like they kind of threw us in with a bunch of characters that they didn't really go into much detail of until like later in the movie when you finally eventually got backstories.
Right.
It was just one of those. It was kind of like you were in the same situation as them. You were in a situation with a bunch of strangers. And I've said situation like multiple times. How many times can you put that in a sentence, people? I want to know. The word situation.
Yeah.
How many times can you use that in describing one thing?
Right. And they definitely made them like different eccentrics to stand out. And of course they all had to die because it's a Predator film.
It's a Predator film. Everybody had to die.
Everybody must die except the male lead and the female.
Of course.
Every Predator film.
And the child, because, you know, children dying in movies is frowned upon.
Yes. But yeah, set up for a sequel, which may or may not happen. We will see, depending on how much money it makes.
I think it might make a decent amount of money.
Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised. I think it's the best shot Predator film, personally. Just 'cause I was like watching the other ones and like the first one's good, but it felt very independent. And they came out with Predators, which was like really radical, but also pretty good time.
I don't know. It was a really good movie. I'd watch it again.
Yeah, I think I'll probably end up owning it. Because there's a lot of cool stuff. I don't understand why every time they have an advanced Predator, they keep having to kill the original Predator that we know and love. Like, just for once, I would like to see an instance where, like, the OG Predator has to fight a more advanced Predator and the OG Predator wins.
What I wanted to see, and I was kind of upset about it, is when the OG Predator and the new Predator, the mecha one per se, when you see their fight that starts on Earth, the final fight that they have, that we see, I was rather irritated that all the humans were all loaded up with guns and stuff, but they just let the other one die.
Right.
Like, honestly, I see the little one who was coming to collect some shit getting fucked up by that big motherfucker. I'm sorry. I would have started shooting the big guy. Who knows? Get the little guy on your team.
Yeah, I was thinking it, and I knew it wouldn't happen. But I was thinking, like, if you just, like, immediately side with him, sure, everything would be good. But I think that's only ever happened in the first Alien vs. Predator with, like, the chick.
But, I mean, that was just... Pick which species you want to work with, and there's only one of them that's really going to work with you. So, choose the Predators and kill off the fucking aliens. Even though the aliens, I personally feel have... I guess I can't say I like their design better, because the Predators are pretty cool, too.
You talking from the Alien series? I am, like, more knowledgeable and fan of the Alien series, but I do, like, love the Predators and their design. I'm glad, like, they never, like, really mess with it too much. Like, the whole structure of it still stays the same. It's always good. I had no idea, like, the, shielding, invisible shielding around it was, like, a separate entity on their ship. Because it sliced that dude in half.
Oh, yeah, the force field.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. But that was interesting. And it's cool seeing, like, the Predator technology evolve. I was very, pleasantly surprised that we actually got subtitles for the Predators.
Yeah, and like there was a what is it called? Translation.
Yes, the like from the digital code they use to English.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
That
was done.
When he was explaining that he was gonna give them the time limit, and he was like, "I want one of you. The rest of you, no, y'all are all gonna fucking die."
Yeah, that was an interesting way of doing the Predator detonation without it actually being attached to them.
Yeah. I love the ambush that they set up for him.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, that character death where the one guy was pinned to the tree and the other one had like his stomach ripped open and they both pulled their guns out at each other and they both shot each other.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
That was great. I enjoyed it.
That was...
Enjoyed is a weird word, but like, I thought it was done very well, yeah.
That was very good on the creator's side of things. The way that he made that relationship between the two characters throughout the movie, explained their backstory with each other, and then led to that.
Yeah. Good stuff. What did you think of the main guy?
I liked him.
Yeah, I thought he was cool. I've only ever seen him in Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's good. He's a good actor.
Him and I hate to phrase it this way, but the black guy that tried to kill himself.
Right. He was good.
He was a great character. I loved him. I was so sad when he actually succeeded.
Right. The also hate to phrase it, the government black guy.
I hated him. Throughout the whole movie, I just wanted him to die.
Yeah, he was played by Sterling K. Brown. He was Killmonger's father in Black Panther.
Yeah.
I didn't know his role, and I was like looking forward to him, but then he was
an asshole.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought he was gonna be cool at first. Cause like, oh my god, we're doing a dissection on a predator. This is amazing.
And then he turned out to be a huge dick nozzle.
Yeah, very generic government villain.
He turned into a cuck.
There it is.
That's my favorite insult. Cuck. Cunt fuck.
Oh. Alright.
I'm sorry.
Demonetization.
I'm sorry, your channel is officially rated R.
Well, this movie's rated R, I guess it's fine.
And
it's spoilers.
Unlike my hands, these hands are rated E for everyone.
Dude, these jokes were pretty funny.
Oh my god, the jokes that they got.
The dark humor they had.
What's the difference between a joke and 5 huge black guys? Your mom can't take a joke.
Oh my god, the theater died.
Oh, that was some funny shit.
It was good stuff. Yeah, so, Yeah, it was good stuff. The Dolby Cinema was very nice. Like, I noticed the big audio that they have didn't really kick on until the movie.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Like, we're there for the movie. Yeah, they had some good stuff there. Looking forward to so many more films.
Venom and Halloween.
Which are probably going to be the next 2 videos, which you will likely see tie-in.
Likely you are going to see tie-in.
Way more enthusiastic.
We get to the horror genre. This is where I get all fucking hyped up and shit. Fucking ooh. I love me some spooky season. Halloween is my favorite.
Yeah, there you go. No end credit scenes, a little bummer, but they had an essential, you would call it, credit scene at the very end of the film to just set up that. Like, let's talk about that Mecha Predator suit.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
See, I didn't know what was happening at first. I thought, wait, is he turning into a predator?
That's what I thought too. I was like, did it just like use him as a host, like a parasite? Just
That's what I thought.
take over his body?
And then it was just like full. And how many targets did it have? 4 at once?
It looked like 6.
4 or 6, and then it turned off and it's friendly.
Turned back into a gauntlet, basically.
Yeah, because it's wired for us. So, and I guess, okay, clearly they were showing that the big predator was like an experimentation that they made, but it's also like reporting to others. So is that the current predator right now?
Well, okay, so this is what I'm thinking. The predator that we saw getting tested on, I think was the OG predator that had escaped, and the ones that were standing above it were the ones that sent out the 11-foot one. I think the 11-foot one was one of the ones running tests on it.
Okay.
So now that we've killed that one predator, I feel like there's still like, say, 5 other of that same one out there that are looking for this equipment.
It's likely like an elite group.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Kind of like a Navy SEALs of the Predators, basically.
Right. Alright, good stuff. I was a little thrown off that it never wore a mask. I mean, it probably doesn't need it, but I was missing that.
I mean, I was too, but also, like, as we know, it's higher up on the evolutionary chain, basically.
Right. I was,
And I like how they explain that too, why the predators collect the spines.
Right. Like, I always knew it was like a trophy thing, but now it's like a deeper meaning. That was cool.
Yeah, how they use it to adapt themselves.
Take the best of the species, blend it into other DNA, make the ultimate predator. I do like how they address that it's not actually a predator per se. That it's like a hunter.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, good point, but it sounds cooler.
It sounds more like a hunter. Yeah, but predator sounds cooler, so fuck it.
Predator sells tickets. Hunter, nah.
No.
Hunter's the off-brand you'll see on, like, streaming Amazon.
The off-brand.
Like, hey, I want to watch Pacific Rim. Ooh, what's Atlantic Rim? That's a thing.
That's a thing?
That's a thing. It's like a ripoff. It's like Transmorphers.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's just to make money.
I can tell. That's disgusting.
So one of the things I was thinking when they were opening that cocoon for the mecha suit, I was like, what if Arnold Schwarzenegger's in there?
LOL. Oh my god, could you imagine if the fucking Terminator came out of that bitch?
Then he had to be just like the original character.
Yeah. And then he's I told you I'd be back. And it's just like, okay, so now we've got that would be cool. An Alien or a Predator versus Terminator movie.
This is the craziest crossover ever.
That would be the coolest crossover ever.
It would make money.
I'd watch the fuck out of it.
I think,
of course, nowadays not saying that this is a bad thing to all you viewers, but if they were to remake the Terminator movies, they'd probably make him a black guy.
I mean, they keep rebooting it, and they are making a 6th one.
They need to stop. That's like the Fast and Furious spin-off with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Jason Statham.
Yeah, they just
Stop. It should have stopped after, like, what was it, the 6th one?
7?
No, I think it was like the 6th one when they showed Dom and Brian driving off in different directions after what's his name died.
7.
That was 7?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they should have stopped then. That was the perfect ending to the entire series.
Was 8 not good?
I mean, it was good, but like, the guy who played Brian O'Connor is dead.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just They should have ended it with the goodbye movie of the last one that he was able to shoot, because it was about him.
Right.
The movie centered around him and Vin Diesel. Why keep going? Terry Crews even begged Dwayne The Rock Johnson not to keep going with it.
Well, that's probably a good time to stop there.
Alright.
So, that was fun. Probably can't see him. It's dark, but surprise. So, cool. Always good seeing Ty. Is there anything you'd like to promote?
Hello everybody. I am Nobody. And that's it.
Good stuff. Alright,
Well.
guys. Spoilers. Done. Great.